Oh, my favorite series.
He has different beard styles and he has different color beards. What did I call him?
His ultimate? Fire potion.
Fire potion. Hello, Beardy. Glug fire.
Glug fire?
Yes, glug fire. Oh no, I think about that. Hello, fire beer. His name's Beer Fire.
Beer fire?
Wait, no, that's his middle name. Mote. His name's Mote. His name's Multi.
Multi.
So you can do a cool slide.
Your little grandma.
She's a grandma.
He said she's a little grandma that never ever says anything. She only says, hiya, hiya, and she's a ninja. She's in the jungle. And she's also a retired firefighter.
Oh.
And she does wrestling.
She does wrestling. Okay.
And her name is Saramba. Sabrina?
It's funny. Sabrina.
Sabrina. Wow, that's fast.
That's cute. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. Now this guy. He's brothers with the other guy.
What other guy?
The guy we just looked at.
In his story, he has a long-lost brother, but then he starts attacking him because he doesn't recognize him because the last time that he saw him was 0 years old.
When they were born?
Yes.
0 years old. I like
This is
it.
his brother.
Yeah, they're twins as well, and they got separated because they got adopted.
Oh
really?
my god.
And they got separated because they were in not the same cages, so they didn't get adopted by the same people.
Oh no. Same cages? They were in cages?
The puppy adoption center.
Oh my god.
Okay. I don't think we named this guy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Remember, he's got a bow and arrow.
She probably thinks puppy adoption
No.
centers are the same as for like babies.
She's a sniper.
Oh
She's
my
got
god.
purple blue skin usually.
Full skin.
Oh, this is her normal skin. Like, I meant her skin is actually this color. Because she's so cold. This one.
That one was Spidey. But
Spidey.
her story is she once was a retired ballerina. She turned into a spider and then she never ever came back to the world, and now she's fighting this world and she became into a computer.
Okay. What do you want to name her?
Emma.
That's
Universe.
that.
Why not?
We gotta do this as a bonus segment because he's new since we did the first one. Remember when we did the ultimates? So what do you want to call this ability?
Circle time, I think.
Circle time? Circle time's pretty good.
Circle
It's called
time.
annihilation.
Annihilation.
Okay. That one's always cute. That's a nice like palate cleanser.
Anti-grenade is one of the most broken abilities in the game. Inability to get healing for 4
Every single day, someone comes on TikTok and talks like they've never played a second of Overwatch.
Nah. Okay.
Nades are on a
I'll-
10-second cooldown, meaning you cannot spam them. So I don't know where you got the, oh, you can spam them thing from, because anybody with an IQ above room temperature can counter Ana. It's called being good at the game. Ana's the most balanced character in Overwatch, and if you struggle with playing Ana, then maybe you're just fucking terrible at the game. I don't know what to tell you.
Poor Doe, dude. Poor Doe. I know what he's talking about. I actually understand what he was trying to, the point he was trying to make, but it is a little hard, because yes, Ana does have a lot of counters, and she is the most fun character to play in the support role, in my opinion. Ana, okay, listen, hot take. Ana is a lot like Reinhardt, where Ana takes a lot of skill to play mechanically. Ryan doesn't take as much mechanical skill, but as much more mental skill. And because of those things, and because they're thought of as very fair, ethical characters, people think that Like, if you say something about the character being too strong or too bad, people just will tear you apart immediately. Ryan doesn't have that recently because he hasn't really been that good. But for Ana is another of those characters people love to play. So if you say something about it is a little too strong or is broken, people immediately jump to you like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about at all. Because it's an ethical, fun character in a lot of ways to play. So I get what I know what they were going for. They were talking about anti-heal being really, really strong and how you can deny for 4 seconds. And the way you shut that down is Kiriko. But if you don't have a Kiriko on your team, you're basically just like you're just screwed. So there's ways to play around it, but sometimes your teammates won't pick those characters. And so if you're just getting slept and anti the entire game, especially if you're like a tank, there's not a lot you can do. You just kind of lose because like you have to then play, like swap characters. Like let's say you're playing Ramatra. If you're playing Ramatra and they have an Ana, anytime you swap Nemesis form, you're slept and anti immediately. That's it. And your whole playstyle is to play around Nemesis form. So it's like, isn't it 3.5 now? Yes, but when this was made, it was at 4 seconds. That's the point. The thing is, though, is like, that doesn't discredit what I'm saying. I'm still telling you that if you don't have the Kiriko, though, it's the same thing that happens. So it's like, you know, how was the game before Kiriko? We had double shield. So the anti-grenade wouldn't actually make it through. And then you'd play Baptiste, and Baptiste had AoE heal, and you just chunk healing on everybody and then just destroy. So, yeah. So, I understand what they were going for, but... Which I gotta say, Doe is actually good. Doe is actually good at the game. I actually didn't know who this was. He actually comes into my chat every once in a while. I see him pop in. I didn't know who this was, but I've actually bumped into him in games now. So I know who this is now. So he's not some random dog TikTok creator, which is reassuring for many people, hopefully. But yeah.
And I'm sorry that y'all don't play at a high level to play against these Widowmakers that can absolutely ruin the game.
My guy, there are 23
Oh no, he's gonna get torn up again.
million players on Overwatch 2. You being at the top 500 of that, or the top 1% of players, thinking that the game should cater to you because of that is atrocious. Get what you're trying to say. There should be a higher skill floor or a bigger barrier of entry for that one-shot. But this goes back to my previous video. The issue isn't the one-shots, it's the map design that promotes that gameplay. Because the map design is really bad. As for the Ana
That's actually a really fair point.
nade being turned to grievous wounds, that makes zero sense. You keep talking about it from the receiving end, but look at it from the Ana's perspective. If a Roadhog is receiving healing from 2 healers the entire time, the counterplay is the nade or a shield. You're like, oh no, there's no counterplay to nade. Dude, nade is the counterplay. If they want to nerf nade, reducing splash radius would be a lot better option.
That didn't make sense. There's no counterplay to nade. The counterplay is nade. You lost me. But granted, even the map pool right now really favors Widow. So even with Widow getting the nerf, she still is actually extremely oppressive in high rank. Havana, oh my god, I have not enjoyed playing Havana. Every Havana game is basically who has the better Widowmaker. You can have some effect by playing Sigma and putting your shield in their face for a few seconds. Once the shield's gone, well, you don't have the shield for yourself, and you better hope your Widow won the duel, because if she didn't, then I'm gonna be having a real bad time.
Every single Wrecking Ball tech, part 4.
Oh, this guy.
Blender. If you hook onto a part directly below the high ground that you're going to go to, you can actually get into a blender.
This is good on Oasis.
And infinitely boot your enemies into the corner. The second one is the corner ledge super jump. On certain parts of some maps, the corners give you a really high bounce. If you combine it with some certain tech like this, you can actually pull off some sick kills like this. The final one is the strafe boop. Basically, if you boop an enemy and the enemy changes in or distance by a long margin, you can actually boop them twice. Every single Wrecking Ball tech.
Dude, this guy's got the crazy fucking text going. This guy's got crazy text. I actually love it. I'm not a big ball player, but that's actually really useful. That's cool.
This almost got me banned from Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 has a pretty big problem that doesn't get talked about quite as much as I feel it should.
By the way, the reflect up, that's so cool.
We all complain about the cosmetics being too expensive, hero balancing being all over the place, and people giving god-awful advice to others who don't know any better.
Are you kidding me?
Good mercies are like F20. Wait, that's me! 22 Raptors just going...
But I want to bring up the...
Wait a minute. Wait, what am I doing in here?
Toxic, disrespectful, and straight up awful behavior that I see every time I queue up for a game. I'm not sure what it's like for other parts of the world.
Wait, was he talking about me for bad takes? Wait, did I just take a random stray? What happened?
But here in the EU, you constantly just find people yelling slurs, insults, and God knows what in 100 different languages. Usually, I just
pretty true,
leave
actually.
with quick play, but I've been doing this so much recently that I found out you can get punished for leaving.
Just honestly, do yourself a favor. Don't join Voice and Quick Play. I don't do it. I mean, to be fair, I'm a streamer, so a lot of people recognize me. I literally load into a game and play Kill the Streamer, and I get chased around like I'm playing Dead by Daylight. So it's a little bit different, but joining Voice and Quick Play is just useless. Don't do it.
I don't mind muting these people, but this sort of behavior causes others who don't act like this to not even join VC most of the time.
Okay.
My favorite part of gaming has always been finding amazing people. Heck, the closest friends in my life are all people I've met through games.
Okay, that's actually very fair. Okay, let me tell you a little tip. Not many people know this, but there is an AI in Overwatch now. There is a literal AI that monitors voice comms. If you don't know what I'm talking about, join voice for the first time in a day, and the first thing that pops up that says, audio may be recorded for disruptive behavior, etc. That system is actually extremely smart. It's actually an extremely smart system. I actually, the other day, had somebody say some absolutely just random to me. The faster you report it to the incident, like when they say it, the better the AI is at picking up what happened. So if someone says some in your game and you insta report them for voice chat, the bot takes a clip around that time and transcribes it into text chat. And then the text chat is either fed to another system to be reported. And it basically looks for certain words and phrases. And if you say something up, it just one taps them. It's very quick. It's within like a day or two. So if you have people that constantly, or people are in your games, legitimately report them, because the AI is actually really strong and it doesn't around. I actually called it. I literally on stream said to the person and to chat, I said, yeah, you're toast. You're literally gonna be banned tomorrow. And I didn't like go call Blizzard or call. I just did an in-game report, instant. Why? Because the new reporting system, as long as you do it right away, as fast as you can during that time, it will clip it in its background, whatever is going on, and it's very effective. So, hey, do your part. Clean up the community. Do your part.
I think the hardest pill for the Overwatch 2 community to swallow is the fact that your rank is actually pretty accurate to your actual skill level. The problem is everybody blames their teammates for every single...
Actually, wasn't totally true because of the resets, and so people were like, I have diamond players on my team, but they were actually GM, but they just decayed down. They hadn't played yet, and they hadn't climbed enough games because they hadn't played enough games yet to climb back up. So like, what the heck? Why is there a diamond on my team? But they actually weren't a diamond because like the resets.
Problem that happens. And like, yes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes...
Works for text chat. Oh, on the report thing? Oh, it's even better. So if you want to report for text chat, just literally mouse over the message and hit report on that message. And I'm not joking. It's even faster. It's text chat. It's so much easier. Like how, at least with voice, like the AI has to figure out, like, did they say something up? Did they not? Text chat is literally like, boom, it's right there. Like they typed it. Like the computer can go, oh, that is this word. That's not a word you're not supposed to say. Boom.
The games you lose are not going to be your fault. Sometimes somebody else doesn't switch, or you get an unlucky one trick on an unlucky map or something. There are going to be games where it's really not your fault that you lose, but that's like maybe 10%. Not only that, but if you're always blaming your teammates for the reason you're losing, you're never taking accountability for the mistakes that you're making. And you're never going to progress as a player, ever. No flex intended, but I'm GM on support.
Which, by the way, you're allowed to complain about bad players and bad games. Like, just like, you know, to yourself, like, I wouldn't complain to them. I wouldn't be like, you're dog. I don't do that ever. But like, I'll complain to myself or my chat or something, be like, oh, this just sucks or whatever. But like, that's not the reason why I lose or can't climb. Like, it's a bad game. Everybody has bad games. Bad games suck. They're not fun. Like, we're humans. Like, humans are allowed to complain about shit. Like, that's like what we do. Like that is like 90% of what we do is like, we try to do something better and then it doesn't happen and then we complain about it and then we try again.
And my DPS is around like Diamond 4, and my tank is around Plat. And it's not because I just have worse teammates in Plat and Diamond. No, it's because I'm just not as good on those roles. And I know it. That is my rank because that's my skill level.
Real?